13, Huntington, Charleston, West Virginia.
The following program was pre-recorded.
This is Action News, the area's most complete late-night report on West Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio with anchorman Bob Smith, Terry Bumgarner Sports, Melody Walters Computer Radar Weather, and the area's most dynamic news team, the award-winning Action News Team. Now, Channel 13's Bob Smith.
Good evening, glad you're here. And tonight, those words take on a special meaning. We've missed break.
You're watching WOWK-TV, Channel 13, Huntington, Charleston, West Virginia. This is Action News, the area's most complete report on West Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio with anchor Rachel Platt, Dave Metzold Sports, exclusive computer radar weather, and the entire award-winning Action News team. Now, Channel 13's Rachel Platt.
Security at the Big Bear Mine in Wyoming County won't be... Straight ahead, another local star goes pro. An exciting night in Bell, West Virginia, as 13 News joins Jason Williams' family to watch the NBA draft. This man is a suspected killer, and police had him in their grip, but he slipped free. We'll tell you how. And putting the pieces back together, the story of families affected by a toxic train derailment. 13 News Tonight starts right now.
You getting ready to do what? Okay, all right. That TNT was yelling for me. On this arm? Away and, I'm using it.
Waiting for the draft, our top story tonight, the family of another DuPont star watches as Jason Williams is picked for the NBA. Good evening, everyone. First, Randy Moss, and now another former DuPont High and Marshall star goes pro. Jason...
Fog right in the morning and then lots of sunshine. We'll tell you how hot it'll be tomorrow in just a moment.
Bringing you more news more often. You're watching 13 News Tonight with Tom McGee, Sandra Cole, Spencer Atkins Storm Tracker Weather, and Sports with Terry Kinsey. This is WOWK-TV, the home of 13 News. Live, local, late breaking. 13 News Live at 5 begins right now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Susan Nicholas. Some breaking news out of America's largest vacation destination.
And I'm Tom McGee. It is
13 News Live at 5. Live, local, late breaking with Tom McGee, Susan Nicholas, Storm Tracker 13 weather from Spencer Atkins, and Health Watch. 13 News Live at 5 will return in a moment. This is WOWK, the home of 13 News. Live, local, late breaking. 13 News at 6 begins right now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sandra Cole, live in Huntington.
And I'm Jack Kane, live in Charleston. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, Governor Bob Wise says he's angry and he wants...
Keep their playoff hopes alive. Steve has a preview in 13 Sports.
13 News at 6 with Jack Kane, Sandra Cole, Storm Tracker 13 weather with Chief Meteorologist Spencer Atkins, and 13 Sports with Steve McGee. 13 News at 6 will return in a moment. First forecast on 13 News is brought to you by local union construction workers of the ACT Foundation. If you work for a living, they're working for you.
Straight ahead on 13 News this morning, it's called the Las Vegas Invitational, but one of the games was played in Charleston. We'll tell you whether or not Mountaineer fans are celebrating this morning.
I'm Tara Merchiner in Washington. A key member of the Bush administration may have a place on the Obama team. The story coming up.
And many folks will be hitting the roads across the area today. I'll let you know how those road conditions are going, and we'll have your full forecast next on 13 News this morning.
From studios in Charleston and Huntington, this is WOWK-TV. 13 News This Morning begins now.
It's Wednesday, November 26, 2008. Good morning. I'm Jack Kane in Charleston.
And I'm Martina Bills in Huntington.
13 News This Morning with Martina Bills, Jack Kane, and Storm Tracker Weather with meteorologist Jared Hoffman. 13 News, live and local from your hometown.
A couple of quick moving storms could bring us some snow around the neighborhood, especially by Saturday. We'll talk about it here in the Weather Lab.
And Coach Pruitt's retirement is still the talk of the town. We'll hear from local coaches on their memories of the Marshall legend.
This is WOWK, the home of 13 News. 13 News at 6 begins right now.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Brooke Baldwin in for Sandra Cole.
And I'm Keith Jones. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. First tonight, don't let today's sunshine fool you. It was around for a little bit, but it's still winter out there, and winter weather will make its presence felt once again tonight.
Once again, I'm afraid. Chief Meteorologist.
Everyone deserves a good meal.
13 News at 6 with Sandra Cole, Keith Jones, Storm Tracker 13 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Spencer Atkins, and 13 Sports with Steve McGehee. 13 News, providing information about your town, your state, and your future.
When your child's teachers assign them homework, the student isn't the only one putting in extra time.
No, educate.
Detour ahead. A highway project will shut down a major interstate off and on for more than a month.
And jury selection begins today in the trial of Powerball winner Jack Whitaker. We'll take you to the courtroom.
You're watching WOWK 13 News, the area's fastest growing newscast. 13 News at 6 begins right now.
Traffic headaches tonight for motorists traveling I-64.
Good evening.
Straight ahead on 13 News at 7. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Find out how the State Board of Education is trying to protect teachers coming up.
Also ahead tonight, it's a dangerous drug making its mark on the Mountain State. Coming up, we'll show you how you can help police keep meth off the city's streets. Just ahead.
A couple of fast-moving storms that we call clippers coming through, one on Friday, one on Saturday. We'll tell you what that means here in just a moment.
Plus, the King of Pop was almost headed for jail this morning. The latest from the Michael Jackson molestation trial next on 13 News at 7.
This is WOWK, the home of 13 News. 13 News at 7 begins right now.
The month of March is once again living up to its reputation. Good evening, everyone. I'm Keith Jones.
And I'm Brooke Baldwin in for Sandra Cole. Well, we know the drill, a beautiful sunshiny day.
Interest at heart.
We will explain why coming up after the break in tonight's Health Watch 13. That is next on 13 News at 7.
13 News at 7 with Sandra Cole, Keith Jones, and Storm Tracker 13 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Spencer Atkins. 13 News, providing information about your town, your state, and your future.
Lone Star World Champion.
From studios in Charleston and Huntington, this is WOWK-TV. 13 News at 11 begins now.
Good morning. I'm Courtney Kendabi. Jack has the day off. This is 13 News this morning. It's a case that's gaining.
This is 13 News at 5 on WOWK. Now in high definition with April Cole and Storm Tracker 13 Weather with meteorologist Spencer Atkins. Now, here's your Storm Tracker 13 Weather. The Frontier Communications Studio. This is West Virginia Tonight Live. West Virginia Tonight Live begins now.
Good evening. I'm April Call. It's Friday, August 17th. Our top story tonight.
Working for you. 13 News at 6 begins now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Abney.
And I'm Patrick Simon. 3 years to this day, a crisis hit the air.
Just a little bit of rain out there right now. More on the way for tomorrow. The details here on 13 News at 11.
Working for you. 13 News at 11 begins now.
Good evening to you and thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Abney.
And I'm Don Hammond. Getting up to speed in...
Hi, everyone. It's 11 o'clock. I'm Chief Meteorologist Spencer Atkins. Let's start at the beginning of the evening. Briefly, again, it was beautiful. We had sunsets like
amazing music during a good time growing bigger every year.
Working for you. 13 News in high definition starts now.
Road to the White House is heating up. Good evening. I'm Don Hammond. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I'm April Call. This is 13 News at 11.
We've got reaction to tonight's first presidential debate.
This is 13 News at 11 on WOWK. Now in high definition with Don Hammond, April Call, and Storm Tracker 13 Weather with meteorologist Spencer Atkins. Now, here's your Storm Tracker 13 weather. This is 13 News at 11 on WOWK with Jennifer Abney and Patrick Simon. Plus Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Spencer Adkins. Now, 13 News.
When Huntington's West End continued to see higher drug activity.
Working for you. This is 13 News at 7.
Today, there is more evidence of inappropriate expenditures by members of the West Virginia State Supreme Court. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Abney. Patrick Simon is on assignment.
Now, forecast first with Storm Tracker 13.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Spencer Adkins. It's 11 o'clock. A night of country music on CBS and a day of rainy weather here at home. No awards for this.
Working for you. This is 13 News Weekend Edition.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of the ACM Awards. I'm Jennifer Abney.
And I'm Patrick Simon. Thanks for joining us tonight. Power outages sprinkled across the area today, some because of the weather, but
you're watching 13 News at 11. Working for you with Jennifer Abney, Patrick Simon, Chief Meteorologist Spencer Adkins, and sports with Drew Goldfarb. Now, 13 News.
President Trump on Twitter today suggesting fired
Now, forecast first with Storm Tracker 13.
Well, good evening. I am meteorologist Molly Coates, and it's a nice, quiet, calm conditions right now across.
Working for you. This is 13 News Weekend Edition.
Good evening. I'm Adrienne Robbins. Welcome to 13 News at 11. A City of Charleston garbage truck carrying 3.
You're watching 13 News Weekend Edition with Adrienne Robbins, meteorologist Molly Coates, and sports with Drew Goldfarb. Now, 13 News.
Welcome back to 13 News Weekend Edition. Teachers from all
live, local, now. This is 13 News at 11.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Barron. We begin tonight with an update on a fatal accident that happened in South Charleston during rush hour.